Hi guys, how's it going? I'm gonna do something a little bit different tonight. I'm gonna do a strainer pour, and I've chosen a variety of blues, purples, golds, and pinks. So let's see how this comes out. And what I'm going to do is start everything out with Soho Dioxazine Purple. It's Dioxazine Violet. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a healthy squirt in here. And then I'm gonna follow this up with, it's what I call my Purple Bomb. I had a ton of deco art and other craft paints that I didn't have much of. So I just combined them all with the last little bit of a bottle of Purple Flash, and decided that I would just do my own thing with it, which is cool. Oh, this one's got snots in it. I had to clean that tip. Let's see if I get anything out of this one. And this is Artist Loft Yellow Ochre. So it's not quite the metallic I was going for, but that's all right. So what I'm gonna add to the yellow ochre is Deco Art Warm Penny. All right, so I'm doing like a combination of light and dark colors. And we're gonna leave the rest of that. And then I'm gonna come in here with, I'm gonna come in here with Peebo Rose Azo. And then after that, we're gonna go with Golden Light Magenta. We get a couple of different of that in there. And then I'm gonna go with Golden Teal, which is actually a really pretty color. I like that one a lot. And then I'm going to follow that up with Peebo Iridescent Green Blue. And I don't have much of this left, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get enough for a whole lot. But I might get just a little bit more out of that. And then we're going to follow this with Bare Blue. And this is a house paint that I got. It's sort of like a slate blue. I got this on one of their clearance shelves where somebody had mixed samples and they didn't want them. So now I'm going to go in here with my own, what I call Blue Bomb. And this is a bunch of colors, again, all blues, that I had a little bit here and there of. And I decided to combine them. See what we got with that. And then I have some Peebo Rouge Blue Iridescent. It's sort of like a pink blue, but you don't see much blue, it's mostly pink. But this is one of those really nice shimmer colors. All right, and let's see, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna lighten up some of all of this with some neon yellow. And I believe this is by Artist Loft. Okay. And then we're going to, I'm gonna go back in here with the Soho Dioxazine Violet. And then we're gonna go back in with the, my little Purple Bomb here. Not much this time. We're gonna go back in. Let's see if I could do this without getting things screwed up. I'm gonna go back in with the Artist Loft Gold. I wasn't able to get it to come out earlier. So I'm gonna take the top off. I've gotta clean the tip. And I'm just gonna put a nice, healthy amount of gold. So I think the metallic will be really pretty. And you can already see all the colors that are coming out of the bottom. And even though I did level my canvas, it doesn't look very level right now. So I'm gonna scooch over here and get a couple of stir sticks to kind of keep this at the level I want. Okay. There we go. That should start spreading out a little bit better. So we've got the gold. And I think we're going to come in here with this nice iridescent pink again. It's just such a pretty color, I can't stand it. And let's see, to that, we're gonna add some light magenta. And to that, I'm gonna put a completely different color in here. This is Artist Loft Neon Yellow. But I think this will be really good for breaking up some of the different heavy colors. And then we're gonna come back in here with golden teal. And let's see, we'll do just a touch of the Behr slate blue. Not much, just a little bit. And then we're gonna come in here with my lighter blue. And then I'm gonna come in here with the warm penny. And I know I've got a lot of paint on this, guys, but don't worry, we're gonna tip a lot of this off. And whatever we don't need, I can always use for skins. And we're gonna go back with this really, really vibrant, sort of pinkish magenta color. Very pretty. And then I think for the center, I want a little bit of that neon yellow. And so far, I'm kind of really digging how this is turning out. A little annoyed that it's not on center as much as I'd like, but that's okay. We can work with that. So this is pretty much the colors that I've chosen. And we'll see what we can get out of this. All right, guys. Okay. And we're gonna put that to one side, and that's that. Get these silly gloves off of me so I don't get this ruined. And I'm going to put a new pair of gloves on for tilting because I don't want my colors to get muddy. I really like the colors. I think this has a lot going for it. So we're going to try to preserve as much of this as we can. And I'm going to start by taking a skewer or a popsicle stick or, oh here, I found a skewer. I think we'll do the skewer. So we're going to do this, and just to give it some interest, we're going to come in here, and I'm going to need to clean this off frequently. And we're just going to start dragging paint down to the center. And we're just going to keep repeating this process sort of rather loosely. But what we're going to try to do is get everything down to the center. And then we're going to work on pulling out from that point. So we'll get there. And so far, I think this is looking pretty decent. I'm liking the way that the skewer drags all the different colors into the center. I think that's really cool. And I think this, hopefully, I mean, in my humble opinion, I think this might turn out really pretty decent. So, and I'm actually really kind of liking pulling all these different paints in. So you get a line almost like a flower. So you're just going to keep pulling everything into the center so that everything kind of goes in the same direction. And as you can see, this is actually starting to make a fairly cool pattern. And hopefully I do not screw it up when I start tilting, because that would really annoy me, because I'm actually kind of liking this a lot. Alright, so I think that's about as much as I can do with this skewer. And just so you can see what this looks like, very pretty. And I'm just gonna start going over a little bit and then back. And I'm gonna get that glove out of there. And then we're gonna come down to the other side and just kind of let it come off and come back. And what I'm gonna do with this, because I want my corner covered a little bit better, is just kind of do that. And we're gonna move this over to one side, and we're gonna come off this side a little bit, because I know I have a lot of paint. All right, we're gonna pull it back to the center. There we go. And we're gonna take it down this way, trying to keep that center kind of as intact as possible. And after every time that you do this, you want to bring your paints back to the center so that you can get as much of the design as you can into this painting. And now we're going to pull this back down to the center, and this is actually looking really quite nice. I like the way that this is stretching. All right, and we'll fix a couple of pieces of the corner here. Other than that, I think this looks pretty damn perfect. Ah, I see something over here that I don't like, but that's all right. Got it. So I'm gonna take my handy dandy kitchen torch, and let's see what we get out of this. We'll get the bubbles popped and see if we get any cells at all. And if not, that's okay. I actually kind of really like this actually without cells. I think the colors are pretty interesting. And I don't think this particular piece I don't think this particular piece needs a whole lot of cells. I think it actually speaks for itself, and I think it's fairly nice. I'm going to say goodnight to you guys and move my painting, and then I'll try to get some of this wonderful paint that has been poured off onto some photo paper so I can make skins for my jewelry. But I hope you enjoyed this. I actually had a really good time doing this. And I'm gonna just, for some reason, I want it back a little bit more there. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this, and we'll do this again soon, okay? And thank you for everybody for your well wishes for my husband. Thank you for following me, and I hope I can eventually become worthy of your subscription. Take care, everybody. Bye.